Hello people, welcome to DIno Nite. I don't know what this game is. I got it on itch because I was interested in more visual novels, found this, it looks interesting, it's somewhat similar to Cryptic Crush, so I'm going to play a little bit of it and see if I like it. I might upload part 2 later, I might not, who knows, but I have stuff to do today, so if you want part 2, you know what to do. There's a red button. I told you about this last time. I don't know how you could forget. It's pretty bright. If you press it, you know, it helps me. It helped me help you, you know. Alright, let's get started. Rain sweeps through the sleeping town of Mount Ampono, streetlights flickering along the empty roads. Perched upon the mountainside rests a museum of prehistoric life. It's lit only by faint security lights. Cherished by locals, the Museum of Prehistoric Life houses of crown jewels of Mount Apollo, a priceless collection of fossils native to the area. Weaving through dinosaur exhibits and murals cover the hallway, you find yourself making your nightly rounds, tasked with protecting that which history holds so dear. Big dinosaur bones. As you unlock your phone, you're blinded by the harsh blue light, leaving the time imprinted in your eyes. Oh, 2:45 already? 15 minutes to my next burrito break. Small fossils, complete with meticulous nameplates, littered the walls. While interesting, you found reading them too mentally draining for your graveyard shift. Your thoughts wander to a frozen burrito in the surveillance room. It's a mini fridge, just waiting to be popped into the microwave for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Your stomach growls in approval. The sound of shattering glass snaps you out of your hunger-fueled haze. You whip around, scanning the room for the source of the noise. Your flashlights carry a shadow, a feathery figure carrying a comically large rock. Before you can process what you're seeing, there's another loud crash as stones topple out of the creature's arms, cracking the tile floor. The figure stumbles back into the broken display. You take a sharp breath and exclaim, "I'm calling the cops." Scuttling backwards at your outburst, the creature slips on a tile and lands flat on their back. Don't freak out. I'm, not real. You're dreaming. The dinosaur holds out a winged arm, their talons scratching against the tile as they try to stand back up. Look now, let's not get hasty. Touch. You crouch down and plop an open palm onto the feathery chest of the creature. It's soft and plush. Yep. This is real. Buffoonish ape, I ought to nip your fingers off for such behavior. Of course I'm real. Hopping to their feet, the little dinosaur shakes out their feathers and forces a toothy smile. As he smiles, you realize how small and frankly adorable the trespasser is. Human, you are intruding on a very sensitive operation, and his voice trails off as he pauses, and he recentering himself before squawking. I insist you leave this instant. Forget what you saw. Leave? You furrow your brow and scowl at the dinosaur's words. Your job is on the line here. Don't raise your voice at me. You're the one hoarding bones. Ugh! The dinosaur's expression softens as after his outburst, as if he had a moment of clarity. They seemed almost relieved. You simply wish to talk. Fine. I want these bones back. You mammal weirdos stole them. So, you're breaking and entering, destroying private property, and stealing... What? No! You humans are the ones digging up our bones and putting them on display. Now we're taking it upon ourselves to reclaim it. The feathery dinosaur walked around and scooped up a large sack full of loose rocks, grunting as they hoisted over their shoulder. They looked back for a moment as if muddling over your words. Now then, farewell. Loser? Yeah, later, loser. Where's the exit? With a clatter of claws against the floor, the dinosaur scuttles out of the room, fossils in tow. Once again, silence falls in the museum. Crap! It's my job to stop stuff like this. Stamping after the glorified pigeon, you hear a familiar chime echoing from the surveillance room. Someone's been using the microwave. Your heart stops at the thought of someone sinking their teeth into your well-deserved graveyard snack. No, this can't be happening. Making a mad dash for the surveillance office, you rush into the exhibit hall before you. Oof! You plunge face first into a fistful of plumage. Who the hell? Who is this? Is this Dutch? You fall silent as you gaze upon the imposing figure. Sharp teeth stained with sauce, razor-sharp talons tipped with cheesy remains, and just as you began to piece things together, the lights overhead cut on, blinding the both of you. Oh, what the hell? He's blue! Human? You're a human, right? Oh man, I only heard stories. You're so small. Here, let me help you up. Before you know it, the bulky clawed hand reaches down and gently lifts you up by your shirt, allowing you to at least dust yourself off and take in the sight. I kind of figured you'd be more, paralyzed with fear. Hey, you're kinda hot. What? What is this supposed to mean? Yeah, no. Why are you here? Where's my burrito? I was getting a snack. Nothing quite works on my appetite like a good old heist. In absolute agony, you look over the dinosaur's shoulder to see sparks and a whiff of smoke trailing from the security office. Goodbye, breakfast. Lay your hands. Why do they keep egging me on the flirt with this guy? I know he's your cover queen or whatever, but he's not mine. Don't, that's stupid. You completely ignore this total lame-o, and he stares at you, tilting his head slightly to the side as he blinks. Ah, right, this loose cord thingy might be uncomfortable. No worries. Now follow me, hostage. Did I actually follow him? After being taken hostage, Dallas, he didn't even tell us his name. Dallas escorts you back to the entrance, where you see a familiar scrappy dinosaur squawking down the hallway. Dallas? What in the world are you doing? The small dinosaur storms up with us to the much smaller raptor fellow, fuming as he drags a sack full of fossils behind him. Oh, and look! I captured us a human, and they're totally okay with it. Dallas grins wide, his eyes sparkling with triumph. No, they're with the bad guys, Dallas. No. You're the one trespassing. It's literally my job to stop half-assed thievery like this. Not stealing, rather liberating from human captivity. Yeah, free the fossils. Dallas points finger guns at his much shorter companion as they share a glance. They both smile, then turn their attention back to you. My fault. They're just rocks. Okay, but Dallas, seriously, put the human back where you found them. We're on an important mission, remember? Are you two even listening to... No, Owen, come on. Don't you see the opportunity we have here? We have a real human who will serenade us with all human things, like movies, pizza, leg hair. Ugh. Ugh. Come on, guys, loosen up. This is our one shot at learning the machinations of a human mind. Dallas glances over to you for verification. The smaller dinosaur looks at Dallas, then back at you with a mixture of worry and suspicion. Dallas, I don't think that's a good idea. Nonsense! Humans are known for being super trustworthy. Yep. I've definitely had enough of this. This is my only option. What else can I do? Finding confidence in your rationale, you look around, scanning the room for an alarm of sort. There's a fire alarm right next to the entryway into the exhibit. Perfect. Before they can react, you make a dash to the opposite direction. And the next thing you know, bells chime all around you. The two startled reptilians. You are in job mode. You're trespassing and stealing. The two dinosaurs immediately begin freaking out, scrambling in the room while sprinklers go off. Oh, and this is bad. What are we gonna do, dude? Pin the human! I'll get the portal ready. Go, go! We don't have much time. You have a head start. Doesn't mean much, as the hulking blue monster on top of you is on top of you in moments, pulling and kicking and screaming back into the exhibit. You were promptly tied up. Sorry about that, but hey, maybe we'll see you around, okay? Don't want to upset the boss. Put them in the supply closet and get the bags and let's go. Man. Dallas nods solemnly and carries you over towards the supply closet, popping you down amongst the mops and buckets as you watch as a brilliantly swirling portal appears in front of you. Owen glowing and dazzling and in front of Owen. Dude, I'm just doing my job. Dallas sighs at the door, shutting behind them with a blinding flash through the gap of the door. You realize the portal's gone. Your heart sinks as you gaze down at the fistful of blue feathers in your grasp. Later, unsurprisingly, the police arrive at the scene, laughing off as an extravagant story of thieving dinosaurs and interdimensional portals. Weeks passed. You find yourself poring over old format information of fellow abductees claiming to have encountered such reptilian life forms, twaddling their feathers between your fingers. You know they're out there, probably disguised as human, probably eating babies. And you're going to prove it. So you recovered the items I require? Yes, sir. Good, good. I suppose thank you is in order. Not that you or your brute of a partner deserve it. You two did cause quite a stir back at that simply prehistoric human world. I suppose I have no choice but to cut off any loose ends. The creature cracks a crooked smile. Huh? Huh? What? Fine shit? Please! Just hear me out! Okay, I'm done. I would never cheat on August. I would never. But it's tempting. Oh, thank you so much for that. Is that it? Is there a next chapter? Well, that's it. See y'all. Subscribe.